Farmers markets. It sounds like a dreamy concept, right? Until you actually get there. And if you've gone there, most of the time what you feel is overwhelm, is intimidation. Like there's a lot going on. And sometimes you feel like you kind of panic. You're like, I didn't come with a plan. What am I supposed to do? How is this supposed to happen? And then now you have vendors looking at you with your shocked, panic face. I describe this because I've lived this, okay? This is a very normal feeling. And it's kind of like a similar notion, right? If like you've been dating someone for a while and you broke up and now you have to learn how to live life like on your own, you know, going to a movie for the first time by yourself can be a different experience. Going out to eat by yourself can be a different experience. But again, it's something you can work through and practice for yourself. And farmers markets are nothing different from that. So it's that same kind of like exposure and practice to move through the farmers market. Not necessarily like knowing that you have a plan that you have to stick to, because around here in Minnesota, every single farmers market is different. Every single one of them. So it's like not all farmers markets have produce. Some farmers markets have like cottage food goods, which means they're like canned, they're cooked, like cookies and baking and things like that. So I just want to let you know that anytime you have like a sense of overwhelm, oh my God, where do I park? That's a big question. What am I supposed to do here? Like, how am I supposed to carry my produce? Like, there's a lot of questions, and I just want to normalize that, right? No one talks about this. I was looking up a video. I was looking up out here on YouTube of like, who talks about this? No one, because no one thinks about it. Why? So I'm here today in front of you to talk about this because it's normal. And shit, it's happened to me. There's a market around here that's massive. Apparently, I have not gone there because I'm still having that feeling. But I've had that feeling in other markets because they're, again, massive. So I'm going to take my time. It's my goal this year to go there. Because again, the thing that stops me the most is like, where do I park? Where do I put my vehicle and not get it towed? So that's research, right? So I just want to normalize that because it's like, you're not doing anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with you. There's no, like, kind of just release the pressure. Let it go. Like, put the pressure, your thoughts, everything you're feeling, like, in a ball and just, like, let it go and, like, shade off because it's so normal. Just because no one talks about it doesn't mean it's normal, okay? There's nothing wrong with you. And so I want to tell you and share with you like a couple things that will help you kind of soften your experience at the farmers market. So one of the things is to do some research, right? Again, parking can be a big thing. And so do some research, like use like Google Maps, be like, oh, how do I park? Most farmer markets address the parking. So just go on the website, look at, what suggested parking is there and see what the parking options is. And honestly, I've done this too, where the day before it opens, I've driven there and looked at the parking myself. Like honest to Pete, I'm like, okay, and then look at your options, right? Pull over if you need to, or pull over and think about it, kind of like bask yourself in the experience of going to the farmer's market beforehand. There's nothing wrong with that. Because again, it's driving, you have pressure from oncoming cars or like cars behind you to find a parking spot. Like it's a whole thing, and I understand that. But just give yourself the time and space if you feel called to visit the day before, figure out where you're going to go, figure out how things are going to navigate, and then come to the market the next day. Like, I've totally done that. It's time to normalize that, y'all. It's time to normalize it because there's nothing wrong with that. A second thing I invite you to do is like when you get there, think about kind of like a theme, right? It's kind of like a scavenger hunt for yourself, where you think of a color, or you think of like, maybe you're just there for flowers. Just think of it, maybe like a color or something that you're craving to eat. Maybe it's like a taco, maybe it's like a certain salad or something like that, and go find it. Go find elements in the market that match what your theme is. I think colors are the most fun to play with, and even if you want to separate them by like hot colors, you know, the reds, oranges, yellows, and the cool colors, green, blue, and purple, you can do it that way. Honey, it's your theme. You get to make the rules. The third thing I suggest, and do it to your comfort level, okay? Do it to your comfort level. Because you have vendors staring at you. Buy my stuff, buy my stuff. It's a vibe, and I understand there's a lot of pressure with it. But to help break that a bit, is to ask them a question. Engage their ass. Engage them. And one of the questions that is most, I feel like I'm going to say this. I wish more people would ask this question. Let me put it that way. I wish more people would ask this question. What is your favorite way to prepare this? Obviously not. Obviously, like flowers, you know, they have their own care, which makes sense. But like produce specifically, or even jams. Like I know what to do with jams because I have that creative mind and I've been cooking for years. But it's like, from a vendor perspective, it's like, how do they like to eat it? What lights them up about their product and when they use it? Because then you get the vendor excited, right? And then you create this like connection, right? Sometimes, and again, you'll just read the vibe. Some vendors are not about that question, okay? I've asked every single, there's one locally here, and I've asked all vendors the same question, and not everybody gets excited. You know, some people are like, oh, you know, you could put it on toast, you know, for like a jam example. I'm like, so okay, you know, I'm like, if you're not excited about the product, how are we supposed to be excited about the product? Is this the match just ain't matching, man? And I think it's interesting that people don't think about that, but being years in business, I think about that. I think about that. So try on those couple of things, right? Do some research, pick a theme for your trip, then ask questions. And then allow yourself to just follow your own rhythm. Like, it is very easy to feel pressured to buy something that you don't want. And honestly, you just gotta like own your sovereignty. You gotta own your own rhythm at that point. Because it's like, it's your shop. You're shopping. So lead from your place and allow that to guide you. And even too, I do this with like expos a lot. Like, you look first and then you buy second. Like, you can take notes on your phone, or if you're actually still a pen and paper person, respect. But yeah, just take notes and then just kind of let it be a soft adventure for you. Because it can be like boom, 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 boom. I'm not in that energy at all. No, ma'am. When I'm at the farmer's market, it's like a kid in a candy store, right? So or even like when I go to the grocery store, I'm just like, I don't explore everything because there's not enough time and stomach to eat everything I want to make. But it's just like, you get to decide how you navigate, right? If you want a soft experience, move slow. Be gentle with yourself. Let yourself guide you again, let the theme guide you and have fun with it. Have fun with it. I know it's, like I said, it's filled with pressure, but it's business, right? It's fresh food. It's produce and items that people have put really thought and care into it to share with you. Like, that could be a lot of fun. You know, that moment where you look in your bag afterwards, you're like, what the fuck do I do with this? I just want to let you know that's so normal. And just allow yourself to just, again, soften and look at it from a curious standpoint. Maybe I can roast it. Oh, what if I roasted it? What else could I add to it when I roast it? Let me tell you, I made a simple salad yesterday that my coworker showed me. Tomatoes, red onion, a little bit of shredded iceberg lettuce, and lemon zest and juice, salt, pepper. That's all you need. That's all you need. Yeah, some extra virgin olive oil would have been dank, but weight loss journey, I didn't want the calories. So to me, I didn't need it. But it's like, you could add citrus to really anything and help brighten it up, and you'll get like a whole new experience. So if you're there, get some citrus, think about roasting it, finishing it, zesting it, salt, pepper, or however you want to season it. Because I swear there's thousands of combinations to season your food nowadays, which I think is extraordinary. You never get bored. But yeah, just look at your bag of, oh God, what did I buy? And shift it to, can I roast this? Not flowers, obviously. Don't be smart. Don't be smart with me. You could always, and just honestly, you could do your own research, right? Maybe it's something you haven't heard of, but you're really intrigued by it. Do your own research. How are other people preparing this? You know, is it a salad? Is it actually roasting it? Is it sliced raw for a salad? Is it mixed with grains? Like, it's okay. You're gonna experiment. You're gonna experiment. That's what food is about. You know, it's about releasing the pressure and getting curious about it. I'm like, how can I eat this? How can I eat this raw? If you can. I mean, do the research. Because because my mind goes to one of my jobs. We had thinly sliced zucchini carpaccio, right? And I think I had arugula salad, some Parmesan shavings, and then lemon zest and extra virgin olive oil, fresh cracked black pepper, and then that was our zucchini carpaccio, because carpaccio means raw meat displayed, right? You know, in like a circle, and make it pretty. Food can be pretty. And so that's where my mind went with that. So again, just explore that, release the pressure of that. So now it's after the farmer's market, right? You have your bag, you got curious about your bag, right? And then now you sit in your car. How do you feel? Do you feel rushed? Do you feel hectic? Do you actually feel at peace? Do you feel calm? Like, how do you feel about that moment? Versus before, when you avoided said market, like I am doing. Now this year, I'm gonna break it. We're gonna go to the market. It's gonna be great. But it's like you feel the shift, right? There's a shift. And that's up to you and how you drive the bus. That's how you drive your rhythm to make that shift and make the farmer's market an actual enjoyable experience rather than intimidating or overwhelming or busy. I'm like, you have the choice to get in that energy or not. So I invite you to, again, follow your own rhythm. It's your kitchen, it's your rhythm, and let's actually have fun at the farmer's market, right? Let's actually have fun supporting each other while also supporting ourselves and filling ourselves with food that actually is good for our bodies. Let's have some fun with it. Let's have some fun with it.